The forest did not sleep that night. Mist crawled over the shrine's stones, winding around Nora's feet like curious hands. The mirrors had gone silent, their cracked faces dim, but their whispers lingered like the echo of a dream. Only the blood on the altar still gleamed, fresh, alive, bound to her. Mama Ijo sat across the faintly glowing circle, stirring a clay bowl filled with black liquid. The scent of herbs, ash, and decay thickened the air. Her voice broke the silence, low and rough like a drum muffled by cloth. "Do you know, child, what Moroa feasts upon?" Nora shook her head, clutching her wounded hand. Her blood still pulsed faintly against her palm. "They said he was envy made flesh. But I don't understand." Mama Ijo's grin was slow and cruel. "Envy, yes. But envy must feed. Moroa devours beauty, child. He feeds on the faces of the vain, the proud, the adored. Every woman who once gleamed beneath the sun, every bride who thought herself untouchable, he drinks their glow, steals their reflection, and leaves behind the ruin you wear." Nora's stomach twisted. "So, the curse is the scar of his hunger," Mama Ijo finished. "He grows stronger with every stolen beauty, every scream before a mirror. Soon, he will walk again in flesh. Unless you stop him." Nora's voice trembled. "How?" The old woman's eyes glowed faintly gold. "Through strength not born of vanity, but of sacrifice. 3 sacred objects once held by the gods before they turned their faces from humankind. They are hidden in the places where fear still breathes." She drew 3 shapes in the dust before her, a comb, a mask, and a mirror shard. "The first lies where the drowned maidens sing, the river of sighs. Bring me what sleeps there, and your path will open." By dawn, Nora was gone. Mist trailed her as she followed the winding path to the river. The forest grew softer here, but more deceitful. The trees leaned close, whispering secrets to the wind. At times she thought she heard laughter. Other times, sobbing. When she reached the riverbank, she saw it was no ordinary water. The current glowed faintly blue beneath the surface. Long, pale shapes drifted just below the ripples, bodies, hair streaming like silk, their faces calm, almost sleeping. The air hummed with a melody so soft it could have been the rustling of leaves, until she heard the words. "Come, sister. Come and rest. The water will wash away your sorrow." Nora's breath caught. The voices were beautiful. Familiar. She took a step forward, her sandals sinking into the damp mud. The water shimmered, and from it, a face rose. It was hers. Whole. Beautiful again. The face she had lost. "Don't you remember me?" the reflection whispered. "This pain isn't yours to carry. Come. Let the river love you." Nora's heart ached. Her fingers trembled toward the surface. But as she bent down, she saw the truth. The reflection's eyes were not her own. They were hollow, endless, filled with hungry black. Nora jerked back. The surface of the river broke, and hands shot out. Dozens of them, pale and dripping, seizing her arms, her legs, her hair. The drowned maidens rose, their faces blank, their mouths open in silent song. She screamed, thrashing, kicking. The water dragged her down, cold and heavy, voices filling her head. "Stay with us. He cannot hurt you here. Your beauty will return." But somewhere above the chaos, a memory rose, Mama Ijo's voice. "Fear is the first chain. Break it, and you may yet breathe." Nora's hand brushed against something on the riverbed, a glint of gold among the stones. A comb, carved with the sigil of an eye. Power thrummed beneath her fingers. With a cry, she seized it. The river erupted in light. The hands burned away, and the drowned maiden screamed, not with sorrow now, but rage. The current threw her to the shore, gasping and soaked, the golden comb clutched tight in her hand. When the light faded, silence fell again. Nora rose, trembling. The comb gleamed faintly in her palm, its edges wet with her blood. The river looked still once more, peaceful, deceptive, hiding its dead beneath the calm. She leaned over the water, exhausted, and saw her reflection. It smiled. But she had not. The reflection's lips curled wider, teeth too sharp, eyes too bright. Then the surface rippled, and her reflection whispered, in a voice that was almost hers. You took his gift, child. Now he takes something from you. Nora stumbled back, the comb still glowing, the air suddenly colder. The forest around her seemed to breathe. Far away, deep in the unseen dark, Morwa laughed, and the sound rolled through the earth like thunder.